Hi, welcome back to Carla Astrology. Today we are continuing with our series of the Myers-Briggs and the Palm Association. So the next one that we are looking at is the ESTP. And the ESTP, according to Carl Jung's teachings, excuse me, is the Knight of Swords. Oh, goodness. Been fighting this nasty stuff. My kids or my grandbabies have been sick. So just kind of, it's you can't escape it. um, so the ESTP is known as the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur. um, so they are very intellectual, but they're also very practical. So the shape of the hand, I believe, is going to be more of a it's going to be an earth and a air hand mix. So I think you'll see a square palm, which mine is rectangular. And I think you're going to have different lengths of fingers. Not saying that they couldn't have pretty much any shape of hand. Any of these character or personalities could have, a distinctively different shape of hand. I think that we have other ways of manifesting qualities, like in our mounts and stuff like that. So and I do think you're going to see more prominent displays of dominant characteristics in the shape of the hand, the shape of the fingertips, and the mounts. I think the lines, what you're born with, are more it's the potential, obviously. So I think that you will see a difference from right to left in these personalities. So as far as manifesting in the palm. So the Knight of Swords, the entrepreneur, that's they're very bold, rational, practical. So with the mounts, I believe you're going to see a large Jupiter. I think most extroverted personalities are going to have a large Jupiter. I do believe that the sun and your Saturn are going to be fair. You might see Saturn maybe a little underdeveloped. Sometimes the sun could be too. Same with Mercury, but Mercury is about communication. But it's also, Mercury, I think, will be fairly good sized. I just don't think you'll see as many healer lines on Mercury because of the entrepreneur is more the attention is centered on them, and they want to be the life of the party. They want to be but it's more because it's fun for them right now. It's they're not so much the humanitarian personality as much as they want to be the center of it all, and so they learn a little bit about everything, so that they can talk about it. It is a very active personality. So with that, I think Mars, I think your inner and your outer Mars are going to be well developed. They're very direct. Their action. These are the personality that don't look before they leap, and then they fix things later. So they could be, besides being, bold and rational, they are perceptive. They're very direct, and they're very sociable, but they could also be insensitive. So I think that with that, we're going to see more of a straight heart line. Probably more stopping maybe in here. It could, point to Jupiter. I do believe that the headline is going to start in Jupiter, because those are the people that do tend to be a little hasty. I think that the lifeline might be a little short. Doesn't mean it won't be deep, but that's going to vary on the person's health. I think that, emotions make them a little nervous, so the headline or the heart line will be straighter because of that. I don't think you'll see as many little stress lines because I think they're like, all the little tiny lines, because they aren't really so much worried about tomorrow. They just dive right in. They are rule breakers, so not because they are trying to go against the norm, but because they have their own rules and they believe in their own rules, and so that may not be the same as the standard. I believe they will have a sun line, because I believe that because of that energy, they're going to be successful. They might have short-term successes, though, so I think that maybe the fate line could maybe start down here, maybe stop somewhere, or it could be broken. I don't think you might be less likely to see the long, straight fate line. Let's see. I think they're going to have their fingertips are going to be between conic and square. And again, I believe that what you're born with is shaped as you get older. But I do believe that the headline and the lifeline will have a little bit of a gap between them. Is there anything else that I would like to say? I think that they will have a larger gap between, like, when they hold their hand out straight. I know I don't talk about that much, but I think that independent thinkers, this kind of goes along with this personality, the Mercury and the ring finger, the little finger and the ring finger, are going to have a fairly good distance between them. And then whirls. I think anybody that is has leadership qualities, and anybody that likes to jump right in, sometimes other people will see that and think, oh, well, they're a risk taker, and sometimes we need a risk taker in that position. So they could develop some very good leadership skills over time. So that's about it. That's what I have for the ESTP, the entrepreneurs, the people that start things. All right. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you in the next when we will talk about the let me look it up real quick because my memory is not good. The ESFP, and that is the Knight of Pentacles. So thank you for joining me, and I love you guys.